Rob, it's really hard to interview you because I know
Because I'm
everything
because
about
I
you.
because I am so curmudgeonly.
Yes. No, it's because I know everything about you. So I'm like, what do I ask Rob? You know what I mean? Like, I've been following your career since I was 12 years old,
And
and
we've spent quality time together over the years.
we have. And I'm very, very excited. I think I sent you a video on Instagram where I was like, look, you're coming to town. I'm so excited. And you have new music coming out very, very soon. Let's
Yes.
get into the tour. Because I'm a Psycho fan, I noticed something that I think a lot of people haven't noticed.
Okay.
The Lucky is your son's band,
Yes.
and he is opening on some of the dates for you on this tour.
Right. So ever since Frankie left the band, which and to be fair, Frankie left because Frankie's just been doing so good co-writing and doing all this stuff that he doesn't want to tour anymore.
Okay.
So Mason has become the guitar player in my band. Um, and one of those things I did to sweeten the deal, I was like, hey, do you want to maybe like tour with me and be in the band? I was like, listen, maybe if you do, the Lucky can open up some of the shows. So I had to bribe him a little bit to be in the band.
Is it so weird to have like a son that's a grown adult now who's like on stage with you? Do you ever look over and you're like, hey, that's mine?
Yeah, but every time I see him, like he's 27, so he's a full
What?
grown man. But like when I see him, I see like he's 12. Like he's always just this 12-year-old kid. You know what I mean?
I asked my mom the other day, I go, is it weird to you have a 35-year-old? And she goes, it's weird every day.
Yeah, like I don't, it's so funny because I'm like, I still talk about like I'll say things and they're like, yeah, dude, he's a man. I'd be like, you know what Mason did? And they're like, yeah, he's 27. If that's normal. I'm like, oh my God, he's so smart.
You're like, yep, Rob. Also, is it weird like that he wanted to follow in your footsteps? Did you try to ever like deter him from not doing that?
No, I mean, he started when really young. He wanted his first guitar and he was like 10, 11. When he was 16, for Christmas, he wanted a Pro Tools setup. Like he wanted to start recording. So he always had his eye on that. And Berkeley was always in his sights. I mean, honestly, I think Berkeley was more John Mayer probably than me. Um, and the fact that he grew up in Boston with his mother, he lived in Newton, just outside of Boston. Uh, but it's funny because I can't imagine it going any other way now. He's moved his way over to he went to Berkeley, he graduated from there, moved, met his band, The Lucky. They used to be Handmade House, and then they became The Lucky. They moved out to LA together. They all live in this house out in LA together. So it all worked out exactly the way it's supposed to. And now I pay him to hang out with me.
Oh, you're paying him to be. He won't just do it for free.
Yeah, no, no, no. He's got to get paid for every show.
What the heck, Mason?
I know,
Give your dad a
ingrate.
discount.
He is so ungrateful.
You're like, I didn't you tell me one time that you got him like backstage with John Mayer?
Yeah, man. John hooked him up too. John like took him and the band back and like let him play with his gear and his guitars and like he was giving him the whole tour. He's a mensch.
And
Uh,
he's like, Dad, pay me.
yeah, but apparently that's not enough. I still have to pay him and his band when they come out too. I'm like,
You're
geez,
paying the band too?
I know.
These kids these days, they're so ungrateful.
I mean, I
Um,
figure if I don't pay Mason now, I'm gonna pay his rent later. So, I mean, I made the mistake of like I took him to Australia with me with the Matchbox guys, and he was just a tag along. He wasn't playing, he wasn't working. Um, and then I realized that then I did need to help him out with his bills because I took him away from the workforce for a month. You know what I mean?
I mean, working for your dad's probably not the worst thing in the world, especially when you're on
Yeah.
stage shredding the guitar. So you have a new song out called Hard to Be Happy or coming
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
And what is something small that makes it hard to be happy? Like someone cutting you off on the street, someone cutting you in line at the grocery store. What's that one thing?
Right. I think it's the collection of it all, right? I mean, I think that's why, I think overall, it's not about your general state, it's just about the fact that sometimes it's okay to just give in to the fact that you just don't feel great today. I mean, for me, I have worked on my anger because I used to be like a bad road rage guy.
Really?
And I still to this day, man, I can't stand like these microaggressions. Like I hate the people that leave their cart in the space at the grocery store
Oh, me too.
and then you can't park in it, right? I hate the people that on a busy day will like line up out and just sit like by the door of the grocery store, so everybody has to go around them while they wait for whoever's inside. And I hate guys in giant Ford F-150 trucks that stop all the traffic in the parking lot so they can back up and back into a space. And we all have to wait for that to happen. I don't know why. So that when they leave, they can feel like Batman when they come out of
So
their space. I
all
don't
your
know.
aggression is at the grocery store?
Yeah, all these are all the grocery store. As long as I don't go to the grocery store, I'm never angry.
Well, there you go. Find someone else to go to the grocery or do Instacart.
No, but I think, I think the idea was like, it's just we live in a really good time to be okay with not being okay. You know what I mean? And to like to just take a little time to say like, yeah, I'm not feeling it today.
I'm not gonna lie, when I heard it, I was like, man, I'm obsessed. I get excited about your music, but that song in particular, I was like, this song is a song that you can just listen to when you're having a bad day, and the melody and the excitement of it makes you not happy.
Ironically, yeah, it makes you really happy. It's a
The
very
birds
happy
chirping.
song. I
You're
think
like,
it might be
yeah.
one of the most unapologetically happy tracks that I've ever done.
Yeah, I love that. Speaking of that, what song for you has aged like a fine wine, and what song for you that you've written makes you cringe when you hear it?
The cringe list, there's too many. Like, there's like a lot of stuff on Great Unknown that I just feel like when I listen back, it didn't hit the mark. A lot of stuff on, like we always joke, like on, uh, All Your Reasons by Matchbox. They love that song, and I hate that song. Um, I hate like Sugar.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Um,
not my favorite, but I do have a moment where I'm like, this is a vibe.
I'm like, well, see, a lot of those songs, that was what they were. Like, there was a vibe, and I think maybe I just went all into the vibe. And to me, I should have spent a little more time making a better song out of it. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
it just feels more like I'm trying something on, but it doesn't really fit. And then there's stuff like, I mean, when you go back to like, I go back to Bright Lights and hear it over and over again, and it's just like, oh, I mean, that just sounds better every year.
Yeah, that's a good one that aged like a fine wine.
And
That
like,
one
I
never
think
gets old.
I like a good example is I did not love She's So Mean at the very beginning.
Okay.
And every time we play it live, I like it more and more.
You know what's so funny? I had a conversation with someone the other day that they were like, I hated She's So Mean, and now I love it. I can't
Maddie
remember who it
still
was.
hates it.
Really?
Oh my God, she hates that whole record. Now it's funny too because she loves Where the Light Goes.
Oh, I love that song.
She loves that record. But North, she just wasn't feeling North, and especially She's So Mean.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
I think my cringe song for you, don't get mad at me.
No.
What was the Trust You song? Trust you, trust you.
Oh my God. What was I thinking?
I don't
Do you know
know.
what's funny is so that song, when we put that record out, I wanted to release I Think We Feel Good Together as the
That's
first.
my favorite song on that
And
record.
that was supposed to be the first single. The minute I wrote it, that was always going to be. And then right at the end, I wrote Trust You with Ryan Tedder. And because I did it with Ryan Tedder, Atlantic Records was like, no, you got to put this out because they were just blinded by the Tedder. You know what I mean? They're like Thomas and Ted are like, this is it. This is, we got to put this out. And I literally fought with the president of the label about it. And I was just like, listen, are you telling me that you're not going to release it if I don't release Trust You? And he said, I'm telling you that everyone's going to work harder on it if you put out Trust You.
Rob, when I heard it for the first time, I love you and I'll always support you. But when I heard it, I was like, no, Rob, no.
It's so bad.
It's so bad.
It's
That's
so
my
bad.
cringe. That's my
Yeah, no, no, no.
cringe.
And by the way, that I think started off like I, I've never like, it's not like I put out records and they're giant, giant, massive hits, right? But I've never like totally missed the mark. Like every time I put out a record or Matchbox put out a record, our first thing will come out and it would find a home. Like it landed,
Yes.
it did exactly where it was supposed to be, except for Trust You. Like that was the first time that I came out and it just was flat and I couldn't get mad at it because I didn't believe in it. You know what I mean? Like it was fine enough. I actually liked the video more than the
The
song just
song.
because it was like I came up with this whole visual concept and I picked the director and him and I worked on it and like Marty hates that one too, by the way, the video and
Good.
the
I'm
song.
glad we're on the same path.
Yeah, but that yeah, no, that it wasn't a good song.
I
That's
agree.
probably why you don't like it.
I don't like it. I will ask this though, because this is one thing that like really got me interested when you played that Denver show and you said this. Um, how do you pick what songs are going to be you and what songs are going to be Matchbox? Because I know that there was one song you were working on that was a Matchbox song that I think Paul said, yeah, you can have it for your solo, and I was obsessed with it. How
Yeah,
do you
I
guys figure
believe
that
it.
out?
Um,
I believe it. Yes, that one. That's
yeah,
a great song.
I love that song,
Great.
and I love that in 2012 when Matchbox started writing it, and
Oh,
then
that's
we
how
just put
long
it
it's
on a
been?
shelf. Yeah, we started. We just had like the vibe of it, like a melody and a little bit of the "I believe it," "Hey, I believe it." It had big horns at the time when we did it, and we just put it away in a corner and forgot about it for a while, and then we brought it back, and I've always wanted to redo it. Um, when I went in, so when we went in for the last Matchbox record, I had already started a solo record, and so I guess like maybe three songs that were gonna be on my solo record when we decided to make a Matchbox record, they made their way onto Where the Light Goes. Where the Light Goes was one of those. Um,
That's a great song too.
the single was one of those. What was the single?
Wait, on North, it was oh my God. Or
No,
not
not
North,
North. On Where the Light Goes.
oh my God. What was the single?
There was Wild Dogs, which
Wild
was
Dogs.
another one, but there was another one after that. Kind of upbeat.
It was the
Anyway,
song that I loved on the album, and I can't remember what it is.
yeah, I can't think of it right now either. But that was originally for my solo record. So was Queen of New York City was for my solo record, and Where the Light Goes. Those all wound up on the Matchbox record. And then while we were making the Matchbox record, a few songs wound up on this record that didn't make that record, like I Believe It, a song called No Good at Loving You made it. It was didn't make it, and uh, then there was one more, but that so it's kind of like an even trade by the end of it.
Okay. But that's how you just all put them in the pot and then you go, okay, this, and this, and
Yeah, like
this.
I'm not good enough to be like, I'm calling my shots. Like I'm gonna put this over here and I'm writing this for this. Like I literally just write a lot.
And
And
then you
then
just share.
yeah, when it's time to for any new project, I'm like, well, this is my bag and this is the songs that I have and what do we like? And you sometimes it's immediate, the guys are just like, no. And then sometimes, like in the case of the songs that didn't make that record, we really tried. The band, like we tried different versions, we re-recorded it, we did different things, and our collective couldn't come up with it. And then me and Greg, Wattenberg, who produced the last Matchbox record and this record, when we got together alone, it was a little more myopic, and we could really focus on it, and then we knew what to do. So those songs wound up being on this record. So this record has a lot of different personality in there. It's more up than down, unlike some maybe past records that I've made. But there's a couple nice heartfelt moments on there.
I'm excited. I'm very excited. Anytime you put out anything, I'm just like, yes, give it to me. I want more. I need more. Because I can only listen to the same albums over and over again before I'm like, come on, Rob, give me some more.
Maybe, but try Trust You again. Maybe eventually.
The fact that it's called Trust You makes me
Oh
not
my
want to
God.
trust you.
Oh my God, I know. It's just so
Okay,
bad.
it was so bad. But we will see you at Fontainebleau, Las Vegas, September 5th. Cannot wait to see you. It's going to be so good. I mean,
I can't wait to see you.
I don't even know how many times I've seen you at this point.
Well,
A
at
lot.
least one too few.
Do you know I have an album on my dining room table that is all the times I've met you, and it's over 15?
Did you know I was doing an interview with another Vegas station that brought you up.
I know they always do because they know. Rob, you don't understand. Like I play it cool when I'm around Matchbox and Rob, but here's the problem: when you're not around, I'm blasting your music in my office because he used
That
to
is
work
so
with me.
funny. That's so funny because when you're with us, you're just Heather chilling out with us.
No, if you watch my Instagram story right now, it's literally like I'm interviewing Rob right now. I don't know why I get so nervous every time I interview Rob. I don't
That is
understand.
so funny.
And I'm so glad that I found you. I'm glad my mom took me to your concert when I was 11 years old. I appreciate you. I can't wait to see you. I'm actually going to see you in Texas as well, so I'll see you twice on the
Oh,
road.
awesome. Well, I can't wait. This tour's gonna rock.
I'm excited. Thank you, Rob, so much. I appreciate you.
All right, baby. It's so good to see you. I'll
You
talk to you
too.
soon.
Bye.